Hello, in this video we are going to talk about Naive-Bayes classifier. Naive-Bayes classifier is a probabilistic approach for solving of the classification problems, where we have to classify a given input as true or false. So, unlike neural networks and support vector machines, Naive-Bayes classifier uses make use of probabilities for classification purposes. In the Naive-Bayes classifier, mainly we will calculate the conditional probabilities for a given output, and we will use the Bayes theorem for calculating the conditional probabilities. And when we talk about the probabilistic problems in machine learning, mainly we have to talk about the prior probability and the posterior probability. Prior probability is the probability that we will get even before we run the test from the data itself. And now, while coming to the posterior probability, we can get the posterior probability while we in the following way. First, we have to run a test and we will gain some evidence from the test, and we will multiply that evidence with the present prior probability, and that leads us to the posterior probability. By using this prior and posterior probabilities, we can impose some domain knowledge into our training process. And while doing the Naive-Bayes classification problem, we will make a simple assumption that all the given features in our data are independent of each other. Let us consider an example. A doctor knows that the meningitis causes stiff neck 50% of the time, and the prior probability of any patient having this disease is 1 by 50,000, and the prior probability of any patient having stiff neck is 1 by 20. So let us solve this example. Like, if a patient has stiff neck, what is the probability that he or she has that disease? So that can be calculated by using this formula. Now we will consider the each attribute and each class label as a random variables, and given a record with attributes such as x1, x2, x up to xd, these are called as the features, and our goal is to predict the class y. So which class the input belongs to? So, for example, true or false, or yes or no. And specifically, we want to find the value of y that maximizes our probability for a given class. For example, the probability, if you want to classify the given input example as true, means then the probability of true should be greater than the probability of no, as maximum as it can. So can we estimate the probability of true or false directly from the data? So this is the example. We have to get an output for this input x, like for refund is equals to no, and the mutual status is diverse, and the income of the person is 120k. So we have to estimate probability of evade equals to s given x, and probability of evade equals to no given x. You have to classify it as either s or no. So for the approach that we have to take is like, first we have to compute the posterior probability using the Bayes theorem. So so we have to maximize that posterior probability. Like for choosing that maximizes, choose y that maximizes our probability. Now we'll take the help of the Bayes theorem for calculating the conditional probabilities for given input x. And here is the formula for the Bayes theorem. So suppose we want to calculate the probability of s given x is probability of x given s and probability of s by probability of x, like this. Now we want to get these values from this formula, like probability of x given s and probability of x given no. And the probability of no and probability of s we already have, like these are the prior probabilities. Now we have to assume independence among attributes xi when class is given. As I said earlier, we have to consider all the input features are independent in nav-based classification problem. The same thing that we are using here. So by using that assumption, we can estimate probability of xi for given yj for all xi and yj combinations for the training data. We can get all the conditional probabilities. So if we now the new point is classified to yj if p of yj product p of xi yj is maximal. Whatever is maximal, we will classify that point either as true or false or yes or no. So for suppose x and y are conditionally independent given z if probability of x given yz equals to probability of x given z. For example, let us consider like arm length and reading skills of a person. So young children have a shorter arm length and limited reading skills compared to the adults. If that age of a person is already given is fixed, no apparent relationship between arm length and reading skills are required. Arm length and reading skills are conditionally independent as for a given age. And here is the way for calculating probability of x given s and probability of x given no. And this is the step-by-step process for solving this example. For example, the output of our given problem is continuous, then we have to discretize the output, like partitioning the range into the bins, like the output range into particular bins. We have to replace that continuous output values with a bin value of particular range, where each bin corresponds to a particular range. For continuous output, we will consider the probability density estimation instead of probability mass function. And we have to make some assumptions when we consider the probability density estimation. First, we have to assume that attribute follows a normal distribution. And we will use data to estimate parameters of distribution such as mean and standard deviation. And once the probability distribution is known, we will use it to estimate the conditional probabilities for each input for a given output. And here is the complete example of solving the problem. And here we will calculate the probabilities of given input for different classes. And here we will calculate the conditional probabilities. And as we see here, the probability of given x given no is higher than the probability of x for given s. So we will classify the given input x as belongs to class no, as it has the highest probability than class s. And here is the complete example for the problem, which you can refer. But suppose if we take off one of the input from our table, the nav-based classifier will not be able to classify, as it is important one of the important input from our data. And issues with the nav-based classifier. So if one of the conditional probabilities becomes zero, then the entire expression becomes zero. And we have to always need to use the other estimates of conditional probabilities than simple fractions. And here is another example which we can solve it by using nav-based classifier. And here is the summary of nav-based classifier is robust to isolated noise points, and we can handle missing values by ignoring the instance during probability estimate calculations, and it is robust to irrelevant attributes, and the independence assumption may not hold for some attributes. In that case, we have to use some other techniques such as Bayesian belief networks. Thank you.